Hello, and welcome back to another episode. Today, we are going to start dealing with some villagers. And I've got a spot picked out over that direction. You can see all of the cobble over there. And we'll eventually have to go and actually grab the villagers, which are on the other side of the hill. So this is going to be the spot for our villagers. I think this is going to be kind of the front of it, and then there's going to be like a little, I don't know, maybe like a little shed or like a little porch or something on the right hand side. And I'm intentionally leaving this tunnel here. I think we might end up using it in the future for the villagers. So I may end up coming in and doing a little terraforming and making this look better, I think is probably going to be the word. I don't know exactly what I want to do with it yet, as far as the house and the entrance to this cave system goes. But I like the idea of having a cave system right next to this building. Alright, yeah, I'm just going to come in here and kind of shave off this top layer, I think, and make this the main level. And I'll have to come in here and replace some of these sand blocks with dirt. So I've cleared out some of my space. I've left my temporary blocks kind of floating. And now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay the outside of this this build. And I think I'm going to use sandstone for this. So I'm just going to run around, oops, and put one tall, I don't know if baseboard is the right term, but just one tall block all the way around. I think I want 3 in the center though, on the front. So I'm leaving 3 in the center on the front. Building up the walls around here. I think I'm gonna have these two sides be full in. I need a 1 block gap here, and I will explain why. Then I think I'm gonna do 1 higher on the corners. And I think I'm gonna go 1 up again on the corners. So it'll look something like that. Alright. Now for over here, I think I need to dig out this 1 more block out. We're gonna do 1 tall here, baseboards again. And then this might be a little bit different. Let me think here. I think I need to go down 1 more for the base. So let me clear out some of this land here. And I think this needs to come in 1 block too. So I'm probably just gonna, I'll refill that in with dirt for now. But that might be changing. Alright, so this needs to be sandstone. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this goes in 1. And then we have 1, 2, 3, and then we have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And kind of wrap it all the way back around. I pushed the land back some and removed a couple of trees around. I want to go back in and plant some more after I'm done, but it will be easier to finish the build when the trees are not there. So I think the next thing I want to do, I actually want a block here and a block there. Next thing I want to do is lighting. And I have pumpkins here. And as you can see, I've made a jack-o'-lantern already. So I'm going to make a bunch more of them. So I just put them on the ground like this. Take a shears. And you shear the pumpkins. And then you can take your pickaxe or your regular axe, harvest them up. And combine them with regular torches, and you get jack-o'-lanterns. Nice. Now, all of the jack-o'-lanterns that I'm going to place today are, technically speaking, temporary blocks. I want to come back in and replace them with glowstone, because I think glowstone is going to look a lot better than jack-o'-lanterns. But, I mean, maybe we end up liking the jack-o'-lantern look, and we end up keeping it. So, we'll see. I think I want to put some here, and then I think the rest are going to be on the roof. And we'll see. Maybe we need more, maybe we don't need as many of these. We'll see. Not exactly sure yet. Alright, so now I'm thinking a couple of big windows here, and there's going to be a couple of smaller windows here. I am going to take some of this acacia logs. I think I want to make maybe something like that. Let's put some dirt blocks here. Make this like that. Do something like this. And then I think I want to pull it away from, pull it away from the build a little bit. Make it a little bit more interesting. So I'm thinking something like that. And then I'm going to put an iron door here, because we don't want zombies being able to get toward our villagers. That'd be bad. And then, let's see here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put like little, I don't know, frame. Put acacia logs down as framing. It looks like it's a little bit more sturdy than what it is. And it looks like I do need to come in here and clean this out. Acacia log there, acacia log there. And I'm gonna need some more acacia logs. So I'm gonna have to grow some more acacias, chop down some more acacias. So well, actually, how's our glass doing? We have 44 glass. All right, let's take our glass. Where do we want this? Do we think we need a, how does this look if I do this? Does that look all right? Looks okay. Maybe when we get silk touch, we'll come in here and check to see how glass all the way up towards against the acacia looks. I have about 50 logs. I know I'm going to need more, but I think I have enough to put up the frame and kind of get the rest of it going. So I think I'm going to go up 3, maybe 4. So that's 3. I think I'm going to go up one more, make it 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this one is only 3 at the moment. So make that 4. Add a pumpkin in here for lighting. I think I'm going to start here. And I'm going to bring this all the way across. I think I want to do something on the front, but I don't know if I'm just going to do one block out or one block farther in. So I think I'm just going to leave that like that for now. do this on the other side. I think I need to get up here now. And I'm gonna do something like, let's do stair block, upside down stair block, stair block, upside down stair block. And then I think what I'm going to do is, do I want smooth stone or do I want sandstone? Let's do this one. Let's grab some half slabs. We'll come back up here. We're going to do a half slab on top. And then I think I need temporary blocks. So how's this gonna work? Block, oops. Block. Block. Stair. I'm gonna get rid of this. And I'm gonna do a upside down stair. Half slab. We are not quite at the center yet, so I think I'm gonna do another stair. But that probably means I need to do another temporary block here. Stair there. Then let's grab slab there and slab there. Yeah. I think that could look pretty good. Alright, alright, alright. That looks pretty good, don't you think? We're at our center there. And then just kind of repeat that same look over here. Yeah, let's do that on the other side. We'll see how that looks. What do you guys think? Yeah? No? Maybe? I think that could look pretty good. We'll want to do something a little different right on the posts themselves. But maybe if we do like a trim with acacia wood on the front, I think we can kind of hide that underneath the acacia wood. That could look pretty good, don't you guys think? And I think I'm going to do a different roof line on these two sections. So this is just going to be for the main big open area here. And I like that height too. It'll make it feel nice and tall in here. And spacious. So I'm going to continue the roof all the way over, I think. All right, what do you guys think now? I added trim on both sides, and I actually added a pumpkin. See where that gap is? I actually added a pumpkin there for a little bit of additional light. So let's see what it looks like from the side now. Looks pretty good. You can see the stripe in there, and you can see the pumpkin. Does that make it look weird from the inside? I kind of like it, actually. And just a reminder, the pumpkins are all going to become glowstone once we actually get to the nether and get glowstone. And I might even like take a chain and hang like a lantern down from that spot. So that could look cool. You know, I might actually move it over one. Because right now it's like right here. Moving it in one would make it feel a little bit more central. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to move it over one. All right, so I moved it in one. Now I think all that I want to do, at least with the main building here, is add some kind of front arch, something on the front to make this seem a little bit more complete and make it look a little bit better. I think I'm gonna go back and use more acacia logs. Grab some stairs here. I think, let's do, that's not right. Stair, stair, bottom stair, bottom stair, and then I think top stair, and then I think I want to make this just a full block. And something like that. Stair. Stair. Do I add another block there? Yeah, I like that. I think that'll look good. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know. Let me know. I am not the best builder, as I've said a couple times here, but I'm always willing to try to learn and get better. I think I want to try some walls here. I think I want to put them here. Oops. This little room in here. So there's going to be a hole here. Then I'm going to have a room of 3. Did I make this too short? Oh, you know what? This is where the hole is going to be. And there's going to be a hole here as well. And I don't think we're ever really going to see inside of this little area. So I think I'm going to try to make it look like a, I don't know, like a, almost like a covered walkway, maybe. Yeah, something like that. All right, so I don't really have a lot of temporary blocks, so I'm going to do something like that. And I think I want to do something like this, maybe. So I'm going to need more acacia logs for that. And then I think on top, see here, I have some stairs now. I'm going to do stair, stair, oops, stair, stair. Maybe something like this. Then half slabs all the way across the top. And this is obviously, you won't really be able to see it from this angle. I mean, maybe you can with the big glass window here. Yeah, you'll be able to see it from the big glass window there. Then on this side, I think I want this to only be 2 and these to be 3. Stair. Let's see here. Let's change this up a little bit. Let's go half slab. Stair here. This is going to be a little weird because this might be in the wrong spot, actually. This is center. This is our central block. So we could go Something like that. All right, I got back from the desert, grabbed a bunch of sandstone, and I also chopped down a bunch of acacia logs. So I'm gonna get back to working on my roof lines. I think I'm gonna start with the acacia actually. Gonna make a bunch of these, gonna make a bunch of the stairs. Gonna start by doing the trim here, I think. Oops, this should be bottom half. It's that and that. Now, half slab there. I'm gonna have to come in with some more half slabs. Let's pull this all the way across. And now come in here and do half slab or trimming. Okay. This is going to be a little bit different because this backside is up an extra block. Let me grab some more sandstone. Okay, so now I have slabs. Put those here. I have sandstone stairs. I'm gonna pull this all the way across. That stair's wrong. This needs to be half slabs. Gonna continue that. This needs to be fixed. All right, so half slab, half slab. Bottom stair, half slab. This would be here. Which means half slab here. Half slab here. Stair. Stairs all the way across. Just gonna hop up on top, I think. Oh, I could do something like that. Kind of combine the two. Maybe I make this center one. Actually, I'll probably make that a light, right? Add some more light in here. Let's see here, slabs. Let's run that to here. Let's turn this into an actual full block. I think I need to take this down to just 2. Let's go stairs across here. Do I need to go? It looks super weird being not hanging over. I think I'm gonna try to live with it for now. But I probably will end up coming in and changing that. All right. The other thing I was thinking about is, what if I made center blocks here? Acacia. Something like that. And then this down, make this acacia. Oops. So I'm gonna come through here and rip up the floor, put the floor in here. I'm gonna need to rip out the sand that's in here, change this all to dirt. So I'm gonna do flooring next, I think. So I'll be back when I'm done. All right, the flooring is mostly done. Got this all changed over to dirt in here. I added sandstone here in the front. I still need to get my door here, and I still need to get gates in here. Change this over to sandstone and this over to sandstone. So now it's time for glass and the gates and the door here. All right, I have all the glass in now. I only made one mistake with the glass. That's pretty good. I've got glass all around. So now it's time to actually turn this into its actual purpose. And I still need an iron door. Iron door is going right there, with button number 1 right there. So that'll let me in. It's a bit strange of a spot for the button on the inside, but I think that's where it's gonna have to be. Then I'll just have to close the bottom gate. Okay, that'll work. There are some of you that probably know what I'm building already, and there are some of you that probably don't. For those of you who don't, I am building a villager breeder. So what needs to happen is there needs to be a spot for food to be grown so that a farmer and a villager becomes a farmer by taking the job from a composter. So there needs to be one farmer and there needs to be another villager. So we're gonna have 2 villagers in here. One's gonna take the job from the composter job site. And then he's gonna run around harvesting the crops that are gonna be in here and tossing food to the second one. And then they're going to mate and make a baby. The baby's then gonna run over here and see beds. We're gonna put a whole bunch of beds over here. And then they're gonna think that they can make it, and so they'll run across because there's gonna be trapdoors down here. We're gonna put 2 trapdoors down. And so villagers or mobs are gonna be like, oh, I can get across there. There's a, you know, they don't see that when a trapdoor is down or when it's up. So when they see a block with trapdoors, they just assume that it's it's flat, so they can walk across it. But if you lower it, they'll try to walk across it and drop down. And then, in order to stop the adults from hopping over, we're going to put another trapdoor. If I can decide what block I want to use as temporary blocks. So we need another trapdoor right here. No, that should be on the inside, I think. So we're moving that, moving that, moving that. So it needs to be here. So trapdoor right there. And if we lower it, yeah. Removing temporary blocks. So with the trapdoor like this, the adult villager won't be able to get across, but the baby, who is only 1 tall, will. And then the baby is going to hop in here. And then we are going to dig down. I think we're going to dig down 1 more. So we're going to go down 3. And then they're going to go across to over to there. And then what we're going to do is right here, we're going to have a sandstone wall. And you see how I'm going up just slightly? My cursor's like midpoint of this one, and I go here and I'm midpoint of this one. With a stone wall here, if we have a water block right here, the adult villagers are going to be able to jump and get into the water flow up there and go on their way. But the baby villagers will be able to be jumping all they want and won't be able to get up and out. So I'm going to change the walls in here all over to sandstone, and I'll be right back. Alright, so now we need a bucket of water here. That will push the baby villagers over to here, where the wall is. Now I need 2 signs. Need a sign. I think this is where the wall needs to be. It's a wall. Right there. So this needs to be changed over to sandstone. Sandstone, sandstone, sandstone. Sandstone, sandstone, sandstone. Yeah, that looks right. Okay. So I need a sign right here. And I need a sign right here. And then I can place another block right on top of this sign. Now I put the bucket of water here, and this should push all of the adult villagers down there up into here. So we are to come over here and pretend to be a villager. We fall down the trapdoors, come across here, get bumped up here, but we can jump up into this little area. And then we'll be sitting right here. So that's the kind of the mechanics of the villager breeder. Now for the actual villagers. So I'm gonna run back to our base and grab some more villagers, or run to the nearest village and grab some villagers. One more thing that I like to do is I like to add a lantern or a piece of glowstone or something right on top of the composter. The farmer will still be able to interact with the composter, but they won't be tempted to try to jump on top of the composter, ruining the farmland around. And I will also need to turn this into farmland and let it start growing. But while I was off harvesting sandstone, I found another village pretty close to us, that direction. So I'm gonna run over there and try to pull some villagers in from that village. And I'm hoping fingers crossed, I'm really, really hoping that they have carrots. Because I want carrots for this. I think this farm works a lot better with carrots than it does with wheat. And potatoes are kind of in between those two. So, now I guess the only other thing I need to do is put the beds in here. So let me do that quick. Alright, so this village didn't have any carrots or potatoes. They did have beetroots though, so I took one of their beetroots and we'll start growing these back at our base. And we'll start slowly getting enough beetroots to start a big farm. But we still need these guys just in general. So, there's 3 main ways that you can transport villagers. The first way is rails. So you'll need to put down a rail and then put the minecart down and then try to get the villager into the minecart. The downside of that is you have to then run the rail line all the way back to wherever your base is, which in our case is, I think, directly over this hill right here. The second way is a boat, and you can go wherever you want with the boat as long as you're not going uphill, which, again, I think our base is on the other side of that hill. So then we come to the third way, which is any job block. So this could be a composter, this could be a lectern, this could be a cauldron, any block that a villager recognizes as a job block will work. The biggest problem with that is there's certain times during the day where the villagers are at their job station and working. And then there's other times where the villager could care less if there's a job station nearby. So we might be too late in the day to start this. So I'm gonna let the sun set. And then when the new day starts over, I'm gonna start luring away a villager over towards our villager breeder. And I'm gonna have to do this twice. Alright, so it is the next day, and I have a job station in my hand. So I'm going to, I don't know, drop it here. Hoping, yep. Looks like this guy realizes that there's a job station over here, so he's gonna walk over here. He's gonna become a butcher. But then if I get rid of the smoker, you see he's not a butcher anymore. So now I'm gonna drop it over here. Looks like this guy now is coming to become the butcher. So now he's the butcher. I'm gonna take this smoker, I'm gonna move it a little bit farther away. And I just keep doing this until I'm all the way back at my base. You going after the job site here? No? Alright, alright, alright. We can work with this. Ooh, looks like I might be getting 2 villagers for the price of 1. Alright. Let's see if I can keep both of their attentions. So it looks like what's happening is this guy's going after the profession. He wants to become a butcher. And the other guy is coming over to talk to him, to be social. See how they're talking right there? And then now this guy's like, oh, hey, look, job block. So I might lose that second guy here as I get farther away. Yeah, I seem to have lost that guy now. Alright, so I think I'm close enough now. He became a butcher. So I'm going to put down boat. Or maybe I'll remove the butcher. So I put down the boat. He gets into the boat. And now I can get into the boat. And I can sail it slowly around. And I'm going to try to not take too high of a drop. And I'm going to go this way now. And I'm just gonna sail us right over to the villager breeder. Alright, now, before I let him go, I want to remove this door. Remove gates. And I actually want to remove the stone cutter and my bed. I want to remove the stone cutter because that is technically a job site. I want to remove the bed in case he decides to get into it. It's noon right now, so I'm not too worried about it. But I think what I'm actually going to do is I need one more piece of wood, and I'm going to make another. Here, we're just going to do this. We are going to make another boat. I need yet another piece of wood. So we're going to make a second boat now. And we're going to go back and try to grab that other villager that we left on the other side of the mountain. Alright, so we have our two villagers in here now. We have our farmer and our non-farmer. We have our beds. We have one more bed we need to get in there. Alright, we have a white bed, a black bed, and a gray bed. I think all we're missing is a light gray bed. So let's put that there. I forgot that I'm probably going to need blocks on either side of the trapdoors here. And I think I'm going to use glass for the top side so that the light can continue into the back. So now, once the wheat grows up and the farmer's able to harvest it and get enough for both of them, this should be online. I should mention that this farm will be running continuously. There is a way to turn it off, and that's to simply put a block, any block in this gap right here between the two glass panes. I was going to show you with the piece of dirt, but, well, that's gone now. So, simply just need to put a piece of block right there in order to turn off the farm. And I will probably end up coming back in and changing it around a little bit so that I can just hit a switch on the outside and it automatically turns it on or turns it off with a sticky piston. But I don't have a sticky piston at the moment, so this is what we have to live with. And that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoy it. I will see you guys in the next one.